Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to show you Kotlin collection functions that you will use every day as a developer. Fold, sorted descending, groupBy and flatMap. So let's go. So here's our setup that we use two lists, a name list with Sid, Naruto, JJK and a number list from 1 to 5. So first up we have fold function. So think of it as a collapsing your entire list into one single value. So you get a starting point and we call it the accumulator and a lambda. So what it does is that it just combines the next item into it. So what we see is that we started with the space, then keep it appending each time and each name. So one list, one string, and that's fold function. It is super useful for summing up numbers, building strings and anything where many becomes one. Then next we have sorted descending. It is really dead simple that it just gives you a new list sorted from highest to lowest, right? So we have this val number num.sorted descending println numbers, right? So what we do here is that original list is untouched and Kotlin never muted. So we store this as numbers and we will use it again in a minute. Now the one that is really cool is groupBy function. So it basically splits your list into categories and gives you back a map, and we are combining it with when expression. So it's just Kotlin's version of switch case, but it is way more powerful. So what we do here is that just notice that when has no argument here. That means each branch is its own boolean condition. Naruto gets labeled as anime, JJK gets labeled as manga and Sid goes to other, right? And groupBy uses whatever the lambda returns as the map key. Then the last one is flatMap function. So this is like a map, but each element just explodes it into a list and then everything gets merged into one flat list. So what we do here is for each number we return a list of 2, the number and the number times 10, right? So the flat map merges all of this into one list, and since we are using our sorted numbers, it starts from 5 going down. Then we see the outputs such as 5, 50, 440, 330, 220 and 110, right? Because it starts from 5 to going down, right? So let's just take a quick recap that fold takes your list and just collapses it into a single value, and we can see the output Sid, Naruto, JJK at the end. So basically you give it a starting value, you call it, and then a lambda as we see. So we see the space at the start, right? And then the sorted descending. So this one is straightforward, right? As we know that sorting gives you new list sorted from highest to lowest or lowest to highest, as we can do that in sorted by or sorted descending. And also notice one thing, that it does not modify the original list and it returns a brand new sorted copy. So in sorted descending we just store the numbers and later use it as we can later use it as flat map also, right? So the order always matters here. Then the quick recap of groupBy function, that it splits your list into group based on a condition. So you get back a map where each key is a category and the value is a list of items that belongs to it, right? And then at the last we have flat map. So just a quick recap of flat map. It is like a map, but each element gets expanded into a list, and then all of these lists get flattened into one single list. So think of it as the way that map gives you a list of list and then flat map gives you a flat, then it merged the list, right? So for every number we can see here that the output for the first one, our fold, is Sid, Naruto, JJK, and for sorted ascending we can see that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, as we said, from lowest to highest or highest to lowest, as we can decide it. And then we have groupBy, which is, we can see that in other, Sid goes to other, Naruto goes to anime, and manga, JJK goes to manga. And obviously we can see in flat map that we can see it here 50, 40, 30, 21, and right, always here. So that was all for the quick recap. And so alright, that's it for today's video, and in the next video we are going to get deeper into Kotlin connections. So if you want to stay ahead, make sure you have subscribed And if this video saved you some time, then drop a like. It genuinely helps the channel grow. And if you have just questions, just comment below. I read every single one. See you in the next.